join us today. So, without further ado, tell us a little bit about yourself, my dear sister.
Thank you so much, Coco. I'm the happiest person today because I know how long I've been planning this, and I just want to say hello to viewers, and it's an amazing thing today, and I wish you all enjoy our meeting. Which is fantastic, and it's an inspirational meeting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Where did you come from? You ended up here in UK, but originally, where did you come from?
I'm from Nigeria, the eastern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, not to go too far either because it take most of our time.
Yeah.
And also I found myself in UK miraculously. Yeah, to the glory of God, and having passed through lots and lots of challenges, and happened to be fortunate enough to meet some important people who really, I'd say, made me what I am today, because it's through their motivation and inspiration now that got from them that gave me the passion.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the time when you were having, is it immigration problems when you come here, or it's just? Yeah,
I'll start off with before the immigration problem. I happened to meet with Saka's parents.
Oh.
Yeah, somewhere.
Saka footballer.
Yeah, the Saka the football, the Arsenal footballer, and then we are just trying to help in like crèche, looking after children, because we as we didn't have anything to do because of no paper to work. So anytime we come across them, they always ask, "Oh, everyone, have you eaten?" We say, "No, uncle, we have not eaten, no, auntie." So the parents were so lovely enough. Every time they come across us, they always have to buy food for everyone, make sure everyone happy, this and that. So
did you know who they were that time?
Yeah, I knew them through we met in the church.
Okay.
Yes, see, that's how we got to know. So coming to when I got immigration problem, they just took it up. I would say that night when Saka's dad had it, Uncle why he just came with them from lesson. He brought the boys from lesson, Saka and the senior brother, and he took me to a place. He did everything to ensure that I would not be deported. He tried his best. It was late in the night. I was like, he took me from my auntie place, and after all the requirements, took me back.
Okay.
By then it was around getting to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So from there, both parents took it up, supported me financially, and otherwise everything I needed. They were there for me.
Yeah.
Always giving, even when somebody took my money where I did work because I didn't have papa to work. He said he just asked me not to forget about the money, and it's from there they were giving me pocket money every month to make sure that I didn't lack anything.
Wow. So this is your encounter with the parents of a very successful person, Saka Bukayo in this country. Is a very successful footballer. I think most of you guys would know him anyway, and you were so lucky. Do you think that the connection that you had with them was through church, or it was just by God or by mere luck?
I would just say it was just favor, because it wasn't only me they were helping, but specifically they were there for me. They made me enough to feel at home. They were not lacking anything. Sometimes the Saka mom will say, "Oh, look at your shoe. Can you give me this size? Because it's cold. I don't want you to catch cold." See, they were just there for me. They were there, and it happened that at the time we just lost contact. But despite that we lost contact, every time I kept on asking one auntie Helly, I said, "Please, how will I make this work? How will I say thank you to them, because they did a lot for me." So in that process, one day she said, "Oh, have you not watched football?" I said, "No." I think there was a day I didn't like football because I made a lot of silly noises when watching football.
So this is when you moved away from where you've been before. And then you lost contact.
Yeah, constantly. But for a long time, but I kept on asking people how to until the week I asked 2022. That was when someone said, "Well, haven't you been watching football?" I said, "Last week I watched football. I was admiring one, the boys there, without knowing that it was kind of drawing me to watch it because I made silly noise when I'm watching football." So that's why I thought I don't like watching. But when the person, "Haven't you been watching football?" I said, "What happened?" He said, "Oh, the person you're asking me of the son play football." I said, I just jump. I said, "Whoa, that is lovely." I was so happy because the help they rendered to me was amazing. And it's part of what motivated me to enter into charity. Because if these people can humble themselves to help me, they were in hype, not that they were not low those days, they were still in hype these things because they were well to do. But for them to know about it, my heart kept on going. But the minute I said, "God, I need to replace them because they did a lot to me, but I have not been in touch with them." So
your heart was really
to meet them and to say thank you because I'm still owing them thank you till tomorrow. But I know that one day I will meet them.
They are listening. Of course, Bukayo'S parents, I hope you are listening. Gloria wants to say thank you for what you've done, for her. So it's a good thing.
Even when I saw a lady one day say, "Oh, have you been watching your boy?" I say, "Yes, Auntie told me." So it's amazing, and I would just want to tell people out there that it's good to do good because you don't know how you'll be rewarded, and they were humble to the core. So some guys in my place of where they say, "Oh, Bukayo is so humble." I say the parents are humbler. So
no, you were so lucky as well. And like you said, they did not help only you.
They did not help only me.
Help so many people through their charity. But these are the things that we people don't know as well, that their son is successful and they meet people and they help people. So leading on from there, what specifically do you think really helped you to move on from where you were to what you are right now?
Actually, it was because of the immigration issue. I do it. By then, the lawyers were handling the matter, so I happened to move into Hertfordshire because of that was how I lost contact with them. But still, despite that, I was still asking one of my auntie Helen that because then they used to come to Auntie Helen house to pick me to go, help me to take me whatever help that I needed that time. But I was still, my heart was still with them because I can never forget such help because they were there for me. Everything, people around, they will testify that they were there
for you. Tell us a little bit, Gloria, because sometimes people don't know what people are going through. And for you to meet someone who can actually help you, even in this country, I think means a lot to you.
When it was not only from them I got help, but their own help were unique. Because they came at me right when I was there. But there was another someone else gave me a flat for almost 2 years. I was in pain. So that one is another I think that was before. So it's another thing. Then I asked my dad, I said, "Oh, see, look at the type of favor I've been experienced there. A favor that sounds like lie." So he said that, he did that when he was somewhere abroad, that there was standing. He happened to give a child, a black boy in the street, the whole of his wage to pay for school fees. So that the daughter is reaping what the good that he did for someone's child. So I just say that, he told my dad told me that was where the favor is coming from, because he sowed in people in other children's life, which what motivated me to enter into charity, because you can see what happened to Saka's parents today, they're reaping the fruits, the seed they sown when even Saka was a child, little child. So that means that's why I'm telling people that there's no seed so that is wasted. Because if you, I consider the book of Revelation 22:11 and 12, it said, if you're doing good, continue to do good. If you're doing evil, continue. If you're doing but whatever things you choose to do, continue. Verse 12 of Revelation 22 says that God said, I'm coming, my reward is with me. I'll give to every man what you have done. So
so leading on from the help that you received from them and others as well, that's when you started your own charity work.
That's right.
Tell us a bit about that as well, that you've been doing, because I've been hearing everywhere that this woman is inspirational, this woman does this and this and this. So tell us a little bit about
the area of charity. My local church started it, so I was one of the volunteers. The volunteers there, but I would say I now took it like 90% of my life was just doing the charity. I was doing more than like 4 or 5 times in a week, to the extent that I got used to the people in the street. Sometimes they'll call me, even when they say I'll have to do my own stuff. It's a Gloria, we are hungry. I have to leave whatever I'm doing to ensure that someone outside there is helped, is fed, and have something to wear. So I started that from the church, and I took it up during the lockdown. I just took it up myself. I was just doing the little one I have. I would just buy food, make food, cook, get some socks, warm socks, and go and distributed it in the streets. If sometimes they request for money, and the little one I'll just make sure I give. I'll make sure I make someone in the street happy, which I have a lot of witnesses about that, and I'm happy to do that. All the passions came from the grassroots. Because people helped me, and people like Saka parents, they were there for me, despite their schedules, despite their, So
wow,
that's it.
that is very interesting and very empowering, to be honest. So I can see you are wearing that what God cannot do
does not exist.
So for you, you are a testament to what things.
I'm a living testimony.
In your life, and how you started other things developing as well from where you were before. You know, coming from Nigeria, having immigration problems, and then meeting people who helped you, and then you started doing your own charity work, helping other people as well. And I heard that people don't forget you wherever they go. They are always shouting about you and about you on the street. So tell us a little bit about that as well.
It's just like the area I stayed. And whenever I come across on the street, you'll be here. Like I would just say, like last week Saturday, I was one of them saw me. He was just screaming, Gloria, Gloria, Gloria. I was just like, can you reduce the volume? She was excited, that she saw me.
To see you.
So it was to see me, and I'm proud of that, because I know that people touched my life, and with the little one I've touched life.
Of course.
And which people that know me, they can testify that.
Thank
something.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And I know you are not stopping. You continue to do that as well.
Of course.
And leading on from that, you still inspire people as well. Being an author as well, I think I've read your book, and it's very interesting book, and Total Determination. Can we just, this is the book, ladies and gentlemen, that Gloria has written. She is an author. She's written this book, and she has been telling people about these things up until she met a very special person who also inspired her.